Hi Virgo, happy Thursday. It's Thursday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. This is going to be a reading for the month of November. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards. This is a Celtic cross spread with one animal spirit card. So I'll go through the cards individually. I also have bottom of the deck card, and yeah, then we'll summarize everything at the end. I'm using the Celtic Tarot deck. So the first card that came out, Virgo, is the Devil reversed. This card represents your current situation. This says that you're in the process of breaking free. The Devil reversed suggests releasing something that once held power over you. A toxic habit, a relationship, fear, or a sense of duty that crossed into self-sabotage. There's liberation here, but also vulnerability. You're realizing where you've been your own jailer. And November begins with that awareness. And then your second card is what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation. And you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So the challenge is impatience or disillusionment. This card is saying that you may feel like you've worked hard, but aren't seeing the results you hoped for. This card can also point to questioning your investments, whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal growth, and wondering if it's worth continuing. This card combined with the Devil reversed are saying that you might be pulling away from something that no longer feels fruitful. And then your third card is the Ace of Swords. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation, the root of the situation. At the core, there's truth and clarity. This card is saying that a mental breakthrough or realization has cut through confusion. Maybe about your boundaries, goals, or what authenticity means to you. This is your aha moment, the seed of new understanding that sets the tone for November. And then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So your past shows steady, dedicated work. This is the Virgo card itself. You've been perfecting your craft, staying focused, and putting in consistent effort. That discipline has built your foundation, but it also may have kept you in a routine that now feels limiting. The Devil card reversed shows the need to break from that. Your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, you have the Justice card reversed. Libra energy. This card can signal imbalance, unfairness, or avoidance of accountability. Something in your external world may not feel fair. Maybe a decision goes against you, or you're recognizing where you haven't been honest with yourself. It could also indicate karmic rebalancing. The truth you saw with the Ace of Swords now asks you to take corrective action. And then the outcome you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen, is the Judgment card. This card says that you're longing for renewal and redemption. You want a clean slate. You want to be seen, forgiven, and to rise from old mistakes. This is your spiritual awakening moment. You're ready to listen to your higher calling and leave the past behind. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself. You have the Knight of Cups. This card is saying that you see yourself as someone following the heart. There's a softness, a willingness to dream and express emotion that contrasts your usual grounded nature. You may be allowing yourself to be guided more by intuition, creativity, and love. But there's also a warning not to get lost in fantasy or idealism. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation. You have the Hermit card. This card is all about reflection, isolation, inner guidance, going within. This is you, Virgo. The Virgo card is represented by, or the Hermit is represented by Virgo in astrology. It's a card about spiritual enlightenment, guidance, detachment, introspection, self-reflection. You're searching for the truth. It's a card of withdrawal, contemplation, searching for self. This card is about seeking the truth. And it's not the intuitive truth that we see with the High Priestess, or the learned truth that we see with the Hierophant. The Hermit is saying that the truth you need is your own truth. Okay? People see you withdrawing at this time. Just taking a little time out for yourself, tuning into yourself, doing some meditation. And then your hopes and fears, you have the Fool. This card is saying that you both hope for a new beginning, but you also fear the unknown. You want freedom to trust life and take a leap, but part of you hesitates, afraid of making a mistake or losing control. The Fool card, it echoes judgment, a call to faith and trust after breaking free from old cycles. I'm sorry if you can hear some banging in the background. I'm getting my roof replaced in my house, and that's what all the noise is. Hopefully you don't hear it too much. Then the outcome, the final outcome, if all is to remain as is the Five of Cups. So this card is saying that there's a bittersweet emotional release here. This card suggests grieving what's been lost. Maybe recognizing the cost of your freedom or the ending of something significant. But it also reminds you that not all is lost. Okay? Not all is lost. 2 cups still remain standing. Healing and gratitude for what remains are your keys forward. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords reversed. This card is about having clarity after indecision. You can no longer sit on the fence. A choice must be made. You're ready to face what you've been avoiding, even if it's uncomfortable. This confirms that November is about truth, release, and decisive movement after a period of mental or emotional stagnation. And then your animal spirit card is the mouse. The mouse spirit speaks to attention to detail, nervous energy, and feeling small. You might be overanalyzing, worrying about mistakes, or focusing too much on minor issues. This card is a reminder to zoom out. Not everything requires perfection. The mouse can also represent the power of humble, consistent effort. Even small steps lead to big transformation when done consciously. So Virgo, the overall message is November is a turning point. You're releasing old attachments, you're gaining clarity, and you're preparing for renewal. There may be moments of disappointment or imbalance, but they're clearing space for something much more authentic and aligned. Your task this month is to trust the process. Honor your truth with the Ace of Swords, and don't let fear of imperfection with the mouse. Don't let fear of imperfection hold you back from stepping into your new chapter. Okay, with the Judgment and the Fool card. That is your reading for November. Sorry about the noise in the background. I hope it's a great month for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for letting me channel these messages. Bye, Virgo.